So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in Jon Ramer and Summer Joy Ramer from One World. And again, this is such a beautiful, cascade from one incredible, individuals to the next. And everybody here has devoted their life to finding ways to make a difference. And we're on a journey of discovery. I mean, nobody's really saying, here it is, this is what we've all got to do. We're learning as we go. And we're learning together and we're growing together through that process. It's an exciting ride. It's exhilarating. And we have ways to go. And yet at the same time, we've never had as the tools and the conditions that we have today to spiral up together. So in that context, Jon, brother, I want to throw to you. You've been developing this wisdom pool. But before we get to the wisdom pool, I'd love to hear from you. What's kind of striking you from today's presentations and this essence of a new energy for planetary consciousness?
Yeah, I'm going to let Summer speak, but let me just say it's awesome. You can sense it and grateful for it. And Anna Marie is just a few yards away from us here in Costa Rica, too. So hopefully our internet will stay stable here. But let's hear from Summer. Then I'm going to share a little bit more about what we're seeing through the eyes of the whole here.
Yeah, just so eloquently orchestrated to go from Omashar to Jonathan and Laura, and I am feeling that beautiful emergence and way that I also believe Anna Marie just spoke to, that there is this like feeling the isness that we are coherent already right now. That is also very true for me. I'm feeling that as well, and how it's connecting so many parts of what makes us unity Earth. And what was it that Jeff Vanderklut spoke of yesterday? He said this beautiful saying of, Ben may help me out with this one, but it was one of the key things that he said in it. People kept rippling it.
What you know is so. What you know is
Yes.
so.
What you know is so. I'm really feel like almost on my knees with that one. As also, the incredible just pattern and work that happens to make patterns happen, of the many 99 days. And I can almost like see how many 99 days we've done together in the spiral, looking at you, Ben, of how many of them, and then, what is becoming. And I sense that there's always a anchor to dancing the dreaming, just feeling some of them over the years, and how much that has anchored the emergence of individual, but also like this deep, deep union with the dreams of what we still want to cultivate in the world. And I think a lot of that is anchored in how we symbolize and what are the, spiraling up, and there's always this being like a dance, or the world becoming the cosmic. And it's, yeah, I mean, it does feel, I'm just kind of saying that back about what Jeff Vanderklut said yesterday. I just really feel that is true and becoming because of this community and what is anchored here. So hopefully that makes sense, but that's just what's coming for me.
Wow. There you go. Live, happening now. Well, I don't know if you guys had an Etch-a-Sketch when you were a kid. I had this, and you'd be able to shake the Etch-a-Sketch and the whole thing would start all over again. I think we're at an Etch-a-Sketch moment. And as the illusion of separation dissolves, the idea that we can knowing through ourselves, not just about ourselves, that's the power of this community, that we can see through the eyes of the whole. And that's what we're creating and experimenting in one world with this idea of a commitment to change ceremony. Ceremony is strategy and building these wisdom pools. And I thought, Ben, it would be good if it's okay to share that one slide, the last one. So I want to alert whoever needs to know. Now, okay, well, I guess I can't share it. So keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Everyone's going to have access to this, but there's one more. There's a beautiful tree that talks about the tent. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, that's the end.
Keep going,
That's
keep
the last slide.
going.
That's the last slide.
Oh, I can't share it then. All right. Well,
Can you speak to it?
yeah, okay. It's okay. Let me tell you what's in it because it speaks to really what do we need to do here for scaling what matters now. And this is again what we're doing here. Everyone, I want to be totally transparent. We took the answers to these 4 key questions. And the question there was, as we look towards 2026, what do you sense is trying to emerge in how we partner? Especially if we're to scale our collaborations 10 times in depth, reach, or impact. What new forms of trust, coherence, or shared purpose might this next phase require? Okay, so I'm going to tell you the answer, everybody. Can I get your attention here? Let's listen up for a second. Check this out. This is our collective wisdom.
Right now.
Here it is. This is what we've said so far. Scaling our collaborations will require a shift from aspiration to embodied practice, building trust, coherence, and shared purpose into our structures and culture, deepening inner work and heart-centered consciousness, strengthening transparent governance and flexible roles, cultivating open communication and shared learning, and growing ecosystems. This is the term that Julie used with fractal fidelity. Growing ecosystems with fractal fidelity so that relationships, resources, and collective actions align organically for the good of the whole. Now, I'm going to take the slides that we built from the wisdom pool and put them in the chat for anyone who wants to see it. There's a ton of content there that we've all generated that I think will be meaningful if we're all looking to evolve ourselves and unlock the potential as we scale up here.
So it's up on the screen now.
Okay, there you go. That's the slide. Yeah. Okay. And there's a ton there from us, and there's more we can add to it. We'll put the link to the form that has the 4 questions. And I promised Ben that we're going to create what we call a moment reflection article to go back to what we've done today in these 2 sessions, to really put it in the natural order, using the indigenous wisdom we got from Patricia Ann Davis, to really use this time together in a way to scale everything up.
All right, look at that. That is amazing. Now, this is the collective wisdom of many of the practitioners and thought leaders in the community that have filled out these 4 questions. And we're going to be talking about this more as we go through the symposium. But I love that. Scaling our collaboration will require a shift from aspiration, which is there and has been there and is strong, but a shift from aspiration to embodied practice, building trust, coherence, and shared purpose into our structures and culture. Thank you, Jon. That is magnificent, and that gives us, and that's just part of it. We're going to be sharing more about the collective answers to these questions that people have been filling out, and it's not finished. People can still have the opportunity to contribute to this wisdom pool. Is expanding and getting deeper. It's a deep pool, and we're very, very grateful for this new tool. Summer, did you have did you have something you wanted to jump in there with?
There you go.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Just I think, the sense that we are all members of the band. I think this is an example of how we can be that. And I think if I could sing some sort of high, glorious note of the embodied practice, that it is time. And it even says that in the spiral being behind you. It is time for us to embody these desires, these dreams. It's time. Embodied community.
Unite humanity, restore Mother Earth.
That's it.